Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Fred Warner. Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Lamar throwing again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And again, it's Jackson. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, check that. Hut.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. They kick the running back in motion.
Set, go.
Purdy throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens getting back on his 6th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
I'm gonna go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready. Nice up.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Bring it.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Roll, set, ready.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Samuel comes in motion left. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Justin Madubuike making that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Got to use check, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Count by Deebo Samuel. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Henry on 2nd. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
On 3rd down, Purdy hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Here we go. Check, Bobcat, check.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Odafe Oweh with a stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Purdy on 1st down. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. They're working a couple of yards past the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers trailing in the early going. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
79 Broncos. Pioneer.
From the gun is Purdy. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cup 19, go!
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go, shot. Check go.
Third and goal, McCaffrey. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. He gets 4, but not there yet. That brings up fourth and goal.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, here's Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go, check, go, check. Ready, ready?
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Cougar 19. 70 range, 70 range.
So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
Purdy to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the gun, Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Let's go! Panther 11! Panther 11! Tracking 60! Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Come on, set! Hut, hut.
A run with McCaffrey. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. Maybe time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers take possession of the football.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On the counter, McCaffrey. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Touchdown, San Francisco! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Running back sent in motion. Lamar out of the pistol. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they get this down to the 28. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion here. From the 28. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Running for it. Here's Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 16. This one's caught. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, Jackson. This throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Pulled in at the 20. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
13.
They motion the slot man right. From the 29. Caught by Flowers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Jackson throwing here. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Jackson. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And the 49ers in a dime set now, third down coming. Back to throw it. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here he is to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
18 rapid, 18 rapid, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This one from 47 yards away. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And that should be their last gasp in this game.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side, an absolute heartbreak on the other, and that's what makes for a memorable finish and one heck of a game we got to watch.
This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
You